The beautiful thing about this hobby is that this is our own hobby. And whenever we feel like it's time to make some changes, we can simply pull the trigger and get going on a brand new project. That's exactly what I'm doing today. The 150-gallon Severum tank has run its course, and I got a whole new plan for this tank. You want to take a little ride along with me? Let's go. The very first thing I want to say is the obvious. These fish aren't just going to go up the river, okay? They're going to go to a new home, a better place, and they're going to be well taken care of. How do I know that? Well, stick around till later in the video. I'm going to tell you exactly where they're going. But first things first, we got to break down the tank. So I'm going to start with taking out the bamboo logs and the glass tops one at a time, little by little. If you like these bamboo logs or a 3D background of your own, check out one of the channel sponsors, aquadecorbackgrounds.com. Use code KaveMan10 at checkout. And there goes the crystal clear water. We'll start draining the tank now with my Vivosum pump. You can always find the link in the Caveman shop in the description below. But first, we got to make sure that we have some water from the tank to go into these buckets, because that's where the fish are going to be traveling from. Where are these buckets going? They're going right into a tote in my trunk, because we got to get these fish shipped out safe and sound. And if you're going to stress fish out by handling them and transporting them, keep them in their tank water. It's the best place for them. Don't let the water parameters stress them out as well. You know what I mean? One last bucket, about halfway full, just to transfer the fish from the tank, net them into the bucket, take the bucket over to the trunk of the car, and then get them into those transports. So while this tank finishes draining, you might be wondering where these fish are going. Well, they're on the way right now to New Jersey over at Global Fish Company, where my guys over there are gonna pack them up nice and safe, nice and tight, and ship them over to Atlanta. All of these Severums are going to my bro Ozzy's house. Ozzy's got the space, Ozzy's got the tank mates, Ozzy's got everything that these Severums are gonna need. If you're into monster tanks and monster fish, and you haven't seen Ozzy's channel yet, you are wrong. Make sure you check it out. I'll have a link down below. Bottom line is, these Severums are gonna be well taken care of. They're going to a good home, and I'm totally confident they're gonna continue to grow and have their best life. As far as the geos that you see in the tank, I do have, I think it's about 4 or 5 geos in here. These geos are now gonna go back where they originally were in the 450. The discus have grown very well. There's no more worry about the discus not eating enough. So these little small geos are not gonna be a problem for the discus. And I always wanted a discus geo tank anyway. So now it's gonna come to fruition. Next question is, what am I gonna do with all these plants up here, right? Because they're growing very well. I'm not gonna get rid of them. And this tank is not gonna be able to house these plants anymore. I'll tell you why in a minute. Don't go anywhere. What I'm going to do is, these plants are going to be moved, transitioned right over the 450. They're going to go right over the top here. The plants are going to do very well in this discus tank. It's going to help keep the water nice and clean and get all those benefits from having live plants. Without the struggles of trying to keep them alive underwater, I'm not that great at that yet. So we're going to keep them emerged up on top of the tank with the roots dangling in the water. And I know what you're thinking. Is that going to look good with the roots showing, dangling in the water? Don't worry. There's stuff coming, guys. Stay tuned. Okay, I think that water level is good enough. It's time to catch some fish. So I was planning to use my big boy net, but the big boy net doesn't fit in the bucket. And I could technically walk from here all the way outside to the driveway in the net, but it's like 30 degrees today outside. I don't know if I want to keep them in that cold temperature out of water to go around the back. I definitely don't want to walk through the house and have this dripping all the way out the door, but it's actually a good idea. I think it's the best idea. Let's get these sticks out of here so these guys are not finding hiding spots for me and don't allow me to net. They know something big is about to happen. It's not your typical water change, right guys? A couple guys hiding right here under this little jungle. What I gotta be careful is to find my pleco, because he could be attached to something. I don't even know it. And I don't see him anywhere. They're hiding under the pump. First group. Got a couple big guys. All right, we're heading straight through the back. So I got me a geo here, which I don't want to include in this group. So I will grab the geo. So the wind was so strong this day that you can't even hear what I was saying at this point. And you could even see the camera shaking back and forth, but watch what happens. By the way, yes, the heat is on in the car and staying on so that this water stays at the temperature it needs to be. Okay, since we got a geo, we're gonna go ahead and knock 2 birds out on 1 stone. I'm not gonna put him back in that tank. Geo boy can go right into his new home. There he is. I guess I'll do that. If I catch a geo, then they'll be transferred right over. Oh, he met his geo buddy and they didn't like each other real quick. Let's get some more severums. All right, we got a nice bunch right here. Whoa, straight out the back. All right, I think the big net time is over. We're gonna have to dial it down a notch and go with the smaller net. We'll probably catch the rest of them right into the bucket and then transfer them all together in one shot to the bucket and then to the car. All right, they're hiding under the pump. All right, let's see how many we can grab here. Still a bunch left. Here's a Sevi. He got away. That's a Sevi. He got away. That's a Sevi. He did not get away. Okay, this is gonna be faster. Instead of going all the way out around the back, put them in the bucket, get them all in here first. No one will be left behind. Every man must go. Wow, the big boys didn't even catch the big red shoulder yet. Here he is. I got him now. Yeah, he's not happy. He's not happy. Any stragglers? Where's the stragglers? I know they're here. So I'm still a little concerned though because I have not seen my pleco. Oh, there's one more over here. Okay, buddy. I know. Into the net. Here we go. Back with your boys. Where's my pleco? Unless he made it somehow behind the background, which we're gonna find him anyway in a second. Oh, I see somebody swimming right there. Who's that? Ooh, camouflage. Look at this camouflage boy. Nice spot, bro, but I found you. Ooh, look how big he is and he was hiding. Oh, 2 of them hiding. 2 more. Ooh, look at him halfway out the net. It's all right, guys. You're going to a better place. You're going to a good home, I promise. Okay, I think I got everybody. Unless they're really duping me. Everybody except the pleco. We'll find them when we drain, I guess. Oh, there's a geo right there. I see you, buddy. The last little baby geo. He's very small little baby geo. Check out the geo squad right there. In that corner. They already found each other and grouped up. I see 4 together right there. Those are the 4 that were in the 150. The big guy is over there by himself. He hasn't acquainted himself yet with the rest of the new guys, but they will. Check out everybody here in the bucket. The last guys that were still in the tank. We're gonna take this bucket now, get it over to the trunk. Get out of here. A couple of guys in here, including big guys. I wanna make sure there aren't any geos in here. All right, off to the trunk. We got all the severums from the 150 gallon into the tote, ready for transport. These guys don't know what the heck is going on, but they will be happy when they reach their destination. We're on our way to Jersey via the GW Bridge, and I gotta tell you, if you ever had to hit the road to get some fish somewhere, today was a beautiful day to do it. Yes, I'm on the lower level, but look at that view. Next time, I'll hit the upper level. But anyway, we make it to the other side. We are in Jersey, and just like that, we made it to Global. Let's go. Looking good outside. I like it. Picasso. Hey, I gotta see you guys later, man. I'm gonna miss you guys. But you're going to a good home, I promise. Don't worry about the water. These guys just got in here. The tank is fresh, ready for them. I see you guys on the other side. Ozzy, take good care of my boys. Okay, the hard part is done. The fish have been dropped off at Global. They're gonna pack them up tight and safe and get them over to Ozzy. The stressful part is over. Well, at least for me anyway. Not so much for the fish. They still have to travel. But they're in good hands. They're gonna be fine. Now we head back home and finish up that tank. So guess what I just received while working on the final edit for this video? I got proof that the fish made it to Ozzy in great condition. Check it out.
Really? Let's see what we got. Ooh. All right, as you see, the heat pack is still warm. That's a great sign. Let's see what we got. We got no water in the in the box itself that they were shipped, and I'm seeing fishes moving. And there they are. Look how nice these sabrums are. I actually watched these sabrums grow on Kav's channel, so that's why I'm actually more excited and happy to get them so I can take care of them. So we're gonna add them to this 300-gallon acclimation station we have here. So I'm gonna open this protection bag out. I'm gonna open this other bags out so they can acclimate in these bags. Oh, I am so excited about this. Let's see what else we do. Look at this. This is why I like when Global ship me a fish. They put so much heat pack and everything. They're still warm. I can literally use them when my hands get cold. But look at this. You got some yellow ones, some red shoulders. Oh my God. This is awesome. I'm gonna put everybody here. Look at this gigantic boy. Look at this guy. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm gonna make sure I take great care of these. Another one. Oh my God. Check this out, guys. I am happy to rescue this. Look at how big this boy is. I'm not even joking. I watch these fishes grow on Kav's channel. I always watch them get their water changed every Sunday. This is amazing. Kav, thank you again, brother. I appreciate you. So literally no water. That was a great shipping. Everything arrived safely. In this weather, it's literally 30 degrees outside. And I'm pretty sure it's colder in New York, so guess who's happy? And I'm gonna sing it with you guys. I got some new fish. I got some new fish. That's what I heard Kav say all the time. But this time, we got fish from him, so I'm actually more happy to see that. So we're gonna let them acclimate for 10, 15, 20 minutes, and then we add them to the tank.
We're back in the fish cave, and now the fun part of removing that 3D background starts right now. And let me tell you, I have not been back here ever since it's been installed. So I'm really curious to find out what I'm gonna find back here. Oh boy. Roots and dirt. I know my pleco's still in here somewhere, so we gotta find that boy. Roots and dirt behind this background. Not surprised at all. That's what I was going to find. It's actually not as dirty as I thought. I thought it'd be loaded, but you know, my intakes are back here, both of them. So they were doing their job behind the background. But man, check these roots out. These things are growing good. Strong, healthy roots. I'm gonna try to get this out without having to move that light out of my way. We'll see what happens. Alright, maybe not that angle. Let's go skinny side out first. Okay. Okay. Skinny sides out. Alright. We got her. She's out. Let's grab this other side now. Still haven't seen my pleco, but I know he's in here. My little super red pleco, that cute little guy. I know he's in here. Let's see if I can get it. The bottom up first. Hey, I found you. I found you, buddy. I see you. I got you. I knew you were back there hiding. We'll get you to your new home. He's not going in with the discus. He's gonna go in with the Africans. Because my arowana would definitely eat that guy. All right, should we get... We did skinny side first last time, but I'm gonna go for... Well, I was gonna go for the fat boy side, but I can't get it all the way across. So we'll go skinny side. Man, how did I ever get this thing in here? I don't know. Inquiring minds would like to know. Because to get it out, I'm gonna have to bend the crap out of it. Okay. Okay. Come on now, baby. Come on now, baby, little by little. Yes. Oh yeah. Where am I hitting? My ceiling. I'm hitting the ceiling. Okay, we're out of there. There's the backside. Oh, that's a big old piece. Roots for days. There's the 150 minus the background. One last little pleco that was hiding in there. Check out all those roots. They were growing like weeds back there. And they're gonna find a new home. They'll be good in the 450. Got him. Check out that super red. Check him out. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now we're gonna do a little plant relocation. I think it's best to get these guys out of the way so I can start cleaning this tank up nice. How am I gonna do this when they're all intertwined with each other? Inquiring minds would like to know, including my own. It's a lot of plant, guys. It's a lot of plant. I'm gonna have to cut some plants right here. There she is. Big old guy. Not the biggest one. Not the biggest one. Oopsie. We're going roots in the water. We'll get them adjusted later. All right, let's go middle. Big old roots. And I know there's a lot of plant back there. Oof. Look at that. Oh yeah, they were growing heavily. Gonna move my potted pothos plant somewhere else. Yeah, it's gonna take some time to get all these little pieces of roots out of here, but they'll get out. Okay, this one is the big boy. This one not only has tons of roots back down there behind the tank, but it's the one that also goes up and across all the way over here. So we're not gonna be able to keep all that. We'll try our best to keep most of it. Man, are we keeping fish or are we keeping plants? I don't know. This is great. Talk about overgrown. All right. That was crazy. Now I guess we'll finish draining this and then getting this substrate out of here and giving this tank a good clean as best as I can. I don't know what this stuff is that's stuck on this back panel. It's not algae. It's like dried up root decay or something like that. But I had to scrape it all off. It was super dry, even though the tank was just wet 5 minutes ago. Now, I'm sure we all know that that pump is not going to take all of that water out. Shop vac time. Look who it is. Oh, faithful. Row, row, row your boats. That's what I feel like. Trying to get all this sand to one side. Let all the water travel to the other side. That way my vac can get this substrate out, no problem. That's the most that pump's gonna do. Shop vac time. A shop vac is the way to go if you ever need to completely clean out a tank. If you don't have one yet and you're in this hobby, you need to just go get one, trust me. That's a full boy. I'm gonna have trouble getting to the bottom and the back of the tank because this isn't long enough, but I might be able to find my extension hose. Extension.
Take two.
Extension. Yeah. Yes, the shop vac will take out your substrate, but it'll also get that last little bit of water at the bottom of the tank that any pump can't get to. Maybe this one's the last one. Now, I don't have a commercial grade shop vac, so it does get full rather quickly. And every time it does, I got to stop, take it out, dump it, reset. But I was told last time I did something like this that watching this process was kind of satisfying. I don't know what kind of freaks are out there, but here you go, guys. Enjoy it. Mission complete. When it's project time, oh yeah. It's project time. The vacuum is done. That is as clean as she's gonna get for now because I'm excited to move on to the next part, which is gonna be fun. What is the next part? Well, this is probably a good time to finally explain what the plan is for this tank and why I'm cleaning it the way that I am. My 100-gallon fish only with live rock, low tech, tap water only, saltwater tank has been doing great. My emperor and my 2 clownfish are in here having a blast, but I decided that they need an upgraded tank. So that 100-gallon full and complete is going to transfer into the 150 gallon so that those fish can grow and have much more space. And I can do a much bigger and better rockscape, which takes me to the next step. KaveMan has done me the honor of sending me a bunch of life rock, and we are about to set this baby up and do our first ever full-blown KaveMan rockscape, baby. Let's go. Hey, check this out. Hey, KaveMan, baby. Thank you very much. So what's this life rock about? First of all, it isn't live, L-I-V-E rock, harvested from the ocean, which can come with pests, hitchhikers, and nuisance algae. We don't want any of that. This is life rock, L-I-F-E. It's a man-made aragonite-based rock mimicking the look of actual ocean rock, and is designed so anyone can build a beautiful rockscape. Even me. Watch, you'll see. Life rock is a great name because it comes infused with a dry, dormant coating of beneficial bacteria ready to be activated once it hits the water in your tank. That means that life rock helps in getting your new tank cycled super fast. In a saltwater tank, keeping your pH high and stable is super important. That's why this rock is made from aragonite, and all my African cichlid keepers know how beneficial aragonite is for the high pH we need as well. And last but not least, this is an architectural rock, not just some flat or round rock pieces. You get archways, caves, plateaus. You can vertically stack your own design without the need for glue or cement. What? Yes, sir. Watch and see what I do with all these goodies. Oh, and wait, you got a smaller tank or a nano tank and can't fit these big pieces? Watch what else they sent me. Here's a tip for what those poles are for. You see those perfectly cut round holes right through the rock? In multiple locations? What we're gonna do with that, huh? We'll see. Oh, what's this? What's this here? Oh, make your own reef. Dreamscapes Aquascape Kit. Arches, boulders, ledges, branches, tunnels. No curing needed, ready to use. Handcrafted, made in the USA. Made with real calcium carbonate rock. That's very good for saltwater. Incredibly porous. All the rock you need for the perfect scape. Ready to use, reef safe, cycle faster, made in the USA. For 5 to 15 gallon marine aquarium. So this is a package deal of all the rock you need in a kit, different styles, made for a 5 to 15 gallon. If you wanted to start a nice small little reef, here is all the reef rock you need right here in this one package. I like it. We are rocked out. The rock doesn't know how much rock we just got. I took that last video way too soon because things just got way more messier. Let's go. Okay, let's build a scape. My flat base, I'm gonna start right here. Now I know I'm gonna wanna go tall, so that's what these are for. With these rods, it goes right into these set holes that each rock has, a hole. And you don't have to glue or cement any of the rock pieces together. You simply take a design that you like, you find the hole, and you put the rod right in through that hole. Check that out. That's it. That thing's not going anywhere. Look at that. Ooh, I already like that. Yes, very nice. Now, of course, if you're not going to go that high, then you use the shorter rods. But I'm going high on this end. Yeah, that kind of sits like a sandwich. How about this piece right here? Ooh, I like that. I like that. Okay, what else are we working with here? Ooh. I see something growing here. Look at that. Cliffhanger, baby. But what if we did this? What if I took another arch, right? Ooh, look at that. I like that. See, I want to create holes and underscapes. Little hang off right here. I like that. Okay, and then this little top piece, you cap it off with one of these little caps. All right, grab a cap. Look at that. Boom. Nice. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a picture of this, right? And I'm gonna move everything else out of the way. And that side is gonna go in the tank right now. You do want to be careful because that rock is heavy and it will crack that glass if you drop it. All right. I like it already. Next piece, reverse engineered. like it anymore. No, I don't like it. I guess that's why they say build it and cut the rod if you need to on the floor outside of the tank, but you know me. Ooh. Ooh, I just murdered that. I just murdered that. Definitely did. Success. Okay, first little island is successfully complete. Check it out. I'm digging it. I'm loving it. It's got some negative space in there. Plenty of space for my guys to go in and out. Find some holes, hide if they need to. I like it. Remember, keep in mind, this is gonna be a Fowler tank. So I'm kind of trying to design it with that kind of aspect. I want big gaping negative holes so the big guys can get through there when they need to as they grow. But some small crevices for, you know, my little hiders. Now, of course, these existing pieces of rock that are in my 100-gallon right now, they're going into the 150 because these guys are loaded with a bunch of life on them. Plenty of beneficial bacteria, microbiome all over them. Yes, there's some algae too. I don't care. I'm transferring all of that stuff over. So those rocks are coming over as well. Okay, next base. We got a base from the old 100-gallon tank. You can see the difference of where there's life around this edges here and a little less life around here where it was covered. I decided to let you guys watch the thought process behind this one. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, we're going up high again? Yes, we are. Absolutely. We're going with the big boy rod. Am I going to cut it first? No, I'm going to do the same thing I did last time. I'm not going to learn from my mistakes. First one's going in are definitely these, because these cannot stay out. These are the ones that already have bacteria on them. So they're going in for show. Let's see, should we go? Let's go towards the middle this time. Yeah, that's a nice big negative space right there. We could also go crazy and do something weird. Like put a rod over here. Not enough space, so I'll use a short one. Yeah, you guys know where I'm going with this, right? We'll start a new stack. Yeah, oh yeah. What am I concocting here? Looks like the Leaning Tower of Pizza. Looks kind of weird, right? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's kind of weird. See this that I'm doing right here? Handling all this rock over the tank? Very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Nah, not feeling it. Not feeling that angled. That's what scaping is about, right? You gotta feel it. You gotta love it. You know you got it when you know you got it. Don't want just a vertical piece, you know? I'm kind of trying to go outwards. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Ooh, what does that look like? Ooh. 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 That went nice right there. That one went nice right there. These are really nice. So Carib Sea calls these a round cap piece, right? To put at the top of those rods. But the other beautiful thing about these is you can sit a piece of coral right on the frag plug, right into that hole. You don't even have to remove it from the frag plug if you don't want to. And that way you don't see that plug or that disc. And when and if you need to move that coral, because it needs different light, different flow, instead of having to rip it off the rock and take that glue off, you just take this whole cap piece with the plug in the hole and move it to another location. Easy peasy, beautiful. Cover girl. So I got a bunch of these little caps, and what I'm gonna do is make these into little islands. Little rock islands, baby. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. My first time ever Doing a rockscape, almost lost the plug. My first time ever doing a rockscape by myself. I think it came out pretty dope. I know the glass is dirty, but I just want to give you a quick look. We'll get a better shot once it's filled and clean, but I really like the scape look. I think I did a pretty good job for a guy who just started yesterday scaping, not even. Looks pretty good. Let's check a side view out real quick. Ooh, la la, with the nice little islands by themselves. Okay. Okay, I know there's a lot of reflection, but we'll get the light on, we'll get some stuff in here, and let's keep it moving. Oof. I'm liking it though, I'm liking it. So for my normal order of operations, I would like to take the substrate out of here and get the substrate into here first. But I'm gonna have a tough time getting that substrate out with that tank full of water. And normally I would say don't bother using the old water in a new tank, but this is salt water. And I'm not gonna throw out perfectly good, already mixed salt water to have to mix more salt for the bigger tank. So we're gonna use that salt water and then add some more. So water's going first. So we got the pumping water out of the 100 gallon, going right into the new 150 saltwater Fowler tank. And as soon as we get low enough, I'll grab the fish and move the fish over, and then we'll start doing substrate. I heard this was satisfying too. If you're one of those type of people, don't be shy. Let me know in the comments. Can't lie, I kind of like it too. It's also kind of cool watching those fish on the left-hand side go wild. Okay, we're at 80% of the 100 gallon tank. I think it's time to get these fish out and bring them on over to the other side. Let's see how difficult they're gonna make it for me. Oh, that was easy. Welcome to your new paradise, babies. Hey. They're like, dude, it's the same water. Yeah, that's right, it is. Now let's get the Emperor. He might be tougher because he's hiding behind the filter over here. Actually, nope, he was not tougher. Oof. Oof, don't fall out of that. No, I don't want to risk it. Let's go over here. Come with me, come with me. Okay. Emperor in his new empire. Oh, he went right under the rock, baby. I know he likes his hiding spots. Oh man, it's so dope. I'm so happy for them. They got all this space now. Now let's start getting this substrate over. Here's my tool of choice. Scoop up as much as we can right here. Yeah. Okay. It's gonna work out nicely. Yeah, we're gonna create a big cloudy dust. It's okay. Point is, we're gonna get this substrate over because I wanna use the same stuff. Okay, I know this looks like crap right now. Don't freak out, all right? Not only do we use some seeded rock from the old tank, we now put seeded substrate from the old tank. But now what I'm gonna do is use the seeded FX2 filter, swap that out from the old tank and put that onto the new tank. That means that this 150 is gonna be instantly cycled without a doubt. I have nothing to worry about. Let's get that done. And since the FX2 has the same hoses as the FX6, I'm just swapping the canister out and leaving those hoses in place. So why swap the filters? This filter has freshwater beneficial bacteria in it. Not the same as saltwater. That smaller FX2 right here, this one's got the saltwater beneficial bacteria. It's been seeded on that 100 gallon tank for the last couple months since it's been running. So that's why I'm gonna put the saltwater seeded one right onto the tank. This one will go into storage for now until later. Yep. That didn't sound good. All right, the FX2 is installed, but let's fill this tank up the rest of the way before we power it on. And how are we gonna finish filling this up? With tap water, of course. In case you aren't aware, this is my low-tech Fowler tap water only saltwater tank, proof in the pudding experiment. Check out the series link in the description. And obviously some salt, right? I don't know if that needs to be said, but we are filling our tote with tap water right from the tap. Once it's filled, we will add the salt and mix a 35 parts per thousand salinity level salt batch, get it into the tank. And don't ever forget that we always dechlorinate tap water, fresh or salt. That's it. Mixing salt to make salt water isn't hard at all, especially after you've done it 5, 8, 10 times. Your container that holds the volume of water never changes. So the amount of salt you add to that container never changes either, give or take a few. I found another use for my big old rod. Get that salt mixed, baby. Yes, there's a wave maker in there, but I'm giving it a little bit of help. Making sure none of the salt making sure none of the salt stays stuck at the bottom. Wow, say that 3 times fast. 19. Wow, that's super low. Let's go old-fashioned style. Yep, there was some at the bottom. Oh, there's a lot at the bottom. It's like going to the beach. Okay, so that's 1 can down, and we're not even close, so we gotta fill another can. Been filming so long today, my audio died. But multiple cans to fill this up. All right, we got a good amount of water in there to give the FX6 a shot. Let's power her on and see what she got. The FX2, excuse me. Hey. Oh, valves are closed, my bad. All right, we got flow. We got flow. Can you guys see it? Yes, you can. We got flow. We're working, baby. I know it's got a long way for that pump head to travel from down there all the way up over that tank, but she's powering through. Should be fine for now while we load up the second FX6 and get that one seated too. After I clean it and set it back up. Not today. So after about 4 of these full buckets, we finally got the tank filled up. It's super late. I'm beat right now. I got a huge mess to clean up in the fish cave, but guess what? The power of editing is a beautiful thing. It is 24 hours later and the tank is looking much, much better. I don't want to turn on the lights because then you're just going to see a big cloudy haze, but we did get a bit clearer. Not at clarity yet, of course, but check out my emperor right there hiding in his little cave. Looking good right there. The scape looking real nice. Just like this side over here. My clowns like to hang out on top right now. They haven't really found a home yet, so they're hanging out at the top of the tank. Overall, I'm really loving this scape. Now, all this substrate that we couldn't see while we added is sitting on top of the rock. And all I need to do is grab my turkey baster and just blow that sand off the rock. I didn't want to do it yet because then the tank would just cloud up all over again. And I wanted to show you guys a good shot of the tank looking its best just 1 day later. It will continue to clear up, obviously, but wanted to give you guys that final look. Look who just came out to say hi. Sup, buddy? Looking for food? I got you. Give me a little bit. Yeah, he's got his hiding. Look at that. Look at that. That's exactly what I wanted to create for him. His little coves and rocks and hiding spots. Yes, this tank is going to get some new stock ASAP. I'm thinking a couple of angelfish, not too many, because they grow really big. But I know what your next question is. What is the plan for this 100-gallon tank? That video is right there. Make sure you check it out. But before you go, if you enjoyed this video and you're still here, make sure you comment Fish Cave for the W. Give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you on the other side. Peace.